Here we go, y'all. I love doing these types of interviews where we get to sit with the next up, like the new face of hip hop. Those dudes that are gonna usher in the next wave of hits, of style, and one day become legends themselves, and we catch them early. We got Chicago's own in the building. Welcome, my boy, BigKayBeezy to VladTV.
What's that word,
Beezy, what up?
man? It's good to see you, gang. God damn, finally.
It's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you, little brother. Real talk. You're looking good. You're smiling. I know you've
feel
been
me?
through a lot.
Tell me about it. A lot ain't even a word.
Well, here's the deal. You made it to the other side. And right now, I gotta even ask you this. Like, I was asking you off camera, but how does it feel going through, and we're gonna get into in more detail what you've been through, but to be able to be sitting here, you ain't got no ankle bracelet on, you was fighting for your life, you didn't know how your story was going to end. How does it feel to be sitting in the seat right now having this interview?
Man, like a kid in the candy store from the grave. I feel like motherfucking, bro, a crackhead in the crack house. Every day I wake up, bro.
Yo, when you was, and we gonna get into this, but when you was really jammed up and you didn't know what your future was gonna be, and you're sitting behind that wall, what is going through your mind at that time?
Man, every emotion that you could ever, a person could feel, bro, like at all times, every day in and day out, waking up, going to sleep, no matter what you're trying to do, that shit don't never leave your brain, bro. Like, I be in a fucked up state of mind to a point where I don't even want to do shit, bro. Like, I don't want to, what they call that shit, depressed, bro. Motherfuckers really in depressed states and shit, like, not eating, not sleeping, up all night playing the game, not doing shit at all, bro. Cause that's how I felt, like shit. What would be the point type shit, like if I was to go out the band, but it ain't go like that. Cause I had my faith and I prayed, and I had my lawyers on front of grave.
Okay, so that's the part that a lot of people don't understand. Because when you out in the world, like you in control. Like, but when they come and you go behind that wall, you got no control,
Man.
none. And it's just you, your faith, your God, and your lawyers.
Nah, for real.
That's it.
And I had to have all the faith in them. Like if you didn't believe in them a little bit and you in that situation, you don't got shit. Like you gonna go crazy. You gonna go cuckoo in that bitch, talking to yourself all type of shit. Cause it's too much stress for one brain for you to be sitting there like, damn, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. Even if you got it, like I said, you gotta have your faith. You gotta walk in faith every step of the way. Yeah, hell yeah, I was just turning 18. Like,
You was just turning 18.
hell yeah, in school still, high school type shit, like sophomore, bro, young. In this bitch.
When you that young, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I was trying to think of what the fuck. So, yeah. In this bitch, 18 years old, just turning 18 years old. I'm from still can't buy woods, the liquor, shit. Really, bro. I'm trying to put you in my state, my mind frame, how I'm thinking at the time, young as hell, barely even got to live life and see what it's like to go, anything in the club, drive cars, shit like that, even though, motherfuckers do it anyway, but legally motherfucking, now I'm finally getting my little big break and shit. And as soon as it's found, I'm trying to wait for it to reach its, maximum potential or whatever. Before I even get to see it take off, they blam my ass on front of them, like Airbnb. Yeah, no, let's talk about it. We ain't gonna talk too much about everything. Look, so, yada, 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 motherfuckers flew to Chicago. I did a song with Polo G.
Nah, you know something? I want you to hold your thought because I want to go backwards if you don't mind. Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
You from Chicago.
Yeah.
Everybody know Chicago is thorough. Chicago's real. Chirac. What are you now? 20, going on 21 years old?
Yeah. 21 November.
Okay, so you didn't even hit 21 yet. So all you know is a different type of Chicago.
Nah,
the
for
South
sure.
Side.
Nah, for sure. So yeah.
How crazy was it for you coming up? And like your block in particular, is your block one of them blocks? Because everybody know O Block.
Tight
Was
shit.
your block one of them blocks that everybody would know?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. My block, one of them blocks everybody do know. In front of them. If you don't know, you better act like you know, cause that ain't nothing to play with. 79th King Drive, 079 on front of them grave. Them niggas will be out there. Them Vernon boys out there. On front of my, I will give my little shout out roll, but we ain't on that right now, cause some niggas don't even like getting. They don't like shout outs. They don't want motherfuckers know who they is. You feel me? So, but they out there though, bro. So you gotta move cautious when you out there. In front of them, like you. Yeah, I'm on 80. As a matter of fact, yeah, I stayed on 80th and Langley on front of grave. That's the next street over, next block over, bro. Like, walk down the street, going to school, going to the gas station, whatever. You want to go get something to eat. You on Main Street, in front of you on the 9, where everybody is. It's traffic, it's motherfuckers outside on front of it. So you gotta either be one of them niggas or one of them victims. Shit.
Yo, I saw an interview with you and you said something, and I want to know just how real it is because you represent so many young brothers coming up in this era. Like the struggle and what y'all see is just different. And tell me, was this all cap or was you keeping it 100? Like when you was like, yo, I saw shootings at least twice a week on my block. It was so bad, my mother didn't even let me stand close to the window.
Nah, that's real. I call my OG right now. She always, cause it's like I said, it's so consistent. Motherfuckers just used to it cause we in there, we ain't got no choice but to live in our environment. So even if you're not looking directly out the window, it's still a chance that a straight bullet come through your window, come through your car, anything. You walk down the street, mind your business. So she say you hearing that shit, you want to go look and see what's going on. You put yourself in harm's way, bro. And I don't do all that.
Coming up, was you in a 2-family home? Did you have brothers and sisters? Was your pops in your life?
I was in a 2-family home for up until I was 10. And they got divorced, shit, split. Motherfucking, I got 2 sisters. I have a little sister and a big sister. I love them to death. I love my family, man. But when it comes down to, I can't really say two parent family the whole life type shit, cause like I said, they end up splitting and shit. I still have my father in my life though. Like he'll call me and shit, we have visitation or whatever. But it ain't the same being in the same household, having that they teach you what a household is supposed to look like, how on phone. I think we touched on that off camera too earlier. Like a lot of these people, my peers, that's the word I use. On phone. A lot of my peers out here around my age, a little older or a little younger, either way, either way it goes, you need your father in your life. Like I say, I be looking at a lot of, some niggas, they could get their shit together, but the niggas who can't, on front of that, they too impressionable. They easily influenced and they looking at everybody around them as if they could replace their father and teach them how to be a man and show them what's wrong and what's right type shit. And that's not the right, that's not how you want to be raised. That's not, because you ain't going to have the right morals and understandings of the world. None of that shit. You're just going to be going with what you seeing everybody else doing and everybody else ain't right.
That's such a wise statement coming from you, and you're still such a young man. You even having the understanding or the frame of mind to know that a lot of these kids, they don't have fathers in their life. And because of that, they looking for fathers. They're looking for a father figure, and that's when the streets swallow them up. Do you think, especially coming from a place like the Southside of Chicago, is that why so many young brothers is joining these gangs?
Oh, hell yeah. Like, off rip, on front of like, motherfuckers feel like, okay, how I put it earlier, on God, like a female with daddy issues, you know, she'll become a stripper. She searching for somebody to replace her father. That's the same way they be, but they, you know, it's subconsciously. They not doing it like how she doing it, but you know what I'm saying? They trying to fill that void. Bro, so motherfuckers kick it with a motherfucker who they, oh, this nigga might, he might get some little money or something, or he all the bitches, this, that, and third, whatever it is, and that's some shit that he want to do. He looking up to this nigga like, you know, like, this is who I want to be when I grow up type shit. He ain't gonna tell him that. So the niggas get the dick riding or get the whatever, and they go on for that. But like I say too though, before I end it off on that note, I'm gonna say this too though. Not all people, not everybody, you know. Cause some motherfuckers born into the shit, some motherfuckers just, it's in your heart and your soul, so I ain't gonna say that about everybody, but like I say, the majority of these niggas nowadays, soft as a pillow in front of the grave.
Damn, and just get caught up in that life.
Yeah, exactly. Like they'll get, look, this how it go. Nigga, you will be a hooper, you will be this, that, you will be whatever you wanna be, you aspire to be, your real dreams when you in school. Motherfuckers start making you feel like that shit ain't even cool, bro. You lame as hell, you ain't even towing pipes, you ain't getting no money, you ain't on the block, this, that, blah, blah. So now, even you could be a strong-minded individual and try to ignore that shit. But then, nigga, now you ain't get drafted like you thought you was gonna get drafted to the league or whatever. Or whatever the fuck happened, you just got a bitch pregnant, now you gotta come up with some type of money, this, that, and third. Or, you know, it can be a lot of different reasons, like I say. So then now, you around motherfuckers who you wouldn't even want to be around. That's not your type of crowd. You like hooping ass niggas and dancers or whatever, but now you forced to be around these motherfuckers in your new environment. So then, you can't allow them to think you pussy in front of them. So now, them motherfuckers who got themselves in that situation, they feel like they got a point to prove. So now your whole life you trying to prove shit to these niggas. And it's damn near, you either never gonna get the point across or you already been got it across and now you just doing too much, you feel me? But it's like, you know, the only person gonna know is you inside your head, whether on phone them. So yeah.
You know, you mentioned school, and I should have asked you this earlier. What type of student was you?
Oh, hell yeah. Nah, I ain't never been no goofy. Nah. Yeah, I had like A's, B's, C's, you know. I done had a few D's, F's, whatever. But I ain't had too many F's, never. I probably had like one or two my whole life. Cause like, it ain't about that. Some shit don't be about being a nerd and shit like that. It be about, you gotta, for one, know your self-worth. And for two, you gotta have dignity and respect for yourself to not allow motherfuckers to belittle you. Like, they belittling you because you damn near requesting them, you asking them to by simple conversations because you want to sound slow, like how motherfuckers be saying certain words and shit. Like, I understand if it's your lingo, you from a certain place, but when a motherfucker trying to sound slow or whatever, you know, or do some stupid shit, go do some crash dummy shit to try to prove you really like that, folks, no, you didn't impress nobody. We all think you dumb as hell. Now look at him, he just went to jail because he just did this, blah, 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 out the band when you gotta be smart, folks. Like, it gotta make sense, everything gotta make sense.
Yo, I'm real happy that you said that because a lot of young brothers, school, being smart, admitting that you got a brain in your head, it ain't cool. Like, it just ain't cool. And they would almost rather play down the fact that, yo, I'm actually intelligent. I can go to class, I damn near ain't even got to study, and I'm passing my classes. I could be almost anything I want to be, but when I step on the block, I gotta almost pretend to be somebody I'm not.
Exactly.
I gotta put that side of me and store it away because I'm too scared for people to know that I actually got a brain in my head.
No, exactly. And that shit's crazy to me. I never understand it. So no, could never relate. I don't get it. But yeah, that's why I said what I said in the first place when you brought it up, because like you said earlier in front of them, this is me talking to the youth, letting them know my perspective on bro, because at the end of the day, motherfuckers is gonna take it or it's gonna leave him from some shit. I ain't no preacher.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for a person like myself to say it, but you 20, you living this thing. They looking at you, yo, I want to get to where he at. And if you could make it clear, y'all know where I come from. And y'all know what I've been through. But I'm telling you, at my young age, there's a whole different way. That hits so much harder. And you immediately get your peers to listen. And that's why it's so important for you to have these types of conversations.
Nah, for real. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's like you said, when you first started, when a motherfucker hear like an OG telling them some shit compared to a motherfucker, one of their peers, a motherfucker their age, whatever, they take it different. Cause it's like, bro, you talk about some old shit, times different. But at the end of the day, what motherfuckers fail to realize, ain't shit different and don't shit change but the date. My granny like,
there you go.
They was doing the same shit back then that motherfuckers think they just came up with now, and y'all not, you don't want to listen to them. But like I say, we all have been rebellious and we all did some shit. But at the end of the day, and that's another thing too about when it comes to being smart and being dumb. Like, bro, it's street smarts, bus smarts. It's different types. You gotta have all that shit. You can't just have one without the other, or you're not gonna be shit. Like I say, every niggas out here, you think you so smart by damn, motherfucking with the damn. What were we just talking about?
What?
Yeah, okay. Motherfuckers think they know everything. They think they so smart. So like I say, with the OG, will tell you, like they been just told you, seen you doing some shit, and was like, hey, stop doing that shit, bro. You shouldn't be doing that, blah, blah. And then you like, bro, get your old ass on. And then right after they tell you that shit, something happened like they just told you was gonna happen. Now your ass looking stupid, bro. And then a lot of the times, niggas' pride get in their way too. So they don't want to look stupid, and then they pull out a gun or some shit like. That's another problem. You just keep going, like I say. I'm young as hell, but I was raised, my parents in their 50s. Like, I was raised like OGs. Like, I wasn't raised how motherfuckers was raised. Bro, I got different type of shit going on. So, I already put my knuckles on the nigga ass, but the first thing a motherfucker want to go through is pipe, especially if they feel embarrassed. Like, they don't even got to be that mad for, like I say. You could be, OG could be trying to put them in their place or whatever. It could be that on front of a motherfucker. Step out of line, no respect, try to get into it with the OG, get his ass beat or anything, blah, blah, however it go. And now he just popped his ass, and now you just got up and killed the nigga when you wasn't even that deep. Motherfuckers gotta work on that shit. Cause honestly, you don't see Caucasians doing that shit. Like, I ain't saying it like that, but I am kind. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, when it come down to being successful, you can't sit here and pray on another person's downfall and expect your shit to just go up on front of them. It's like, God, you know all that shit. Your intentions, you ain't got the right intentions. You don't want this shit to make your life better and put your people on and put them in the right place. You just want this shit because he don't got it. You just want to sit on this nigga. You think about all the wrong you got. You worried about him more than you worried about getting your shit together. So a lot of that shit just be out of the ordinary to me. I don't be understanding that shit. Can't get with
you definitely a young OG, and I don't know if this is how you always was, or because you done been through so much. Yo, I done learned. I'm happy to be sitting in this seat, and for me, I'm just speaking facts moving forward.
Nah, that I ain't gonna lie. You took the words right out of my mouth, bro. Like, my big brother pulled up with me to the interview and shit.
Yep.
And he stayed on my ass. Like, that's how I know. Like, I ain't always been like this. I ain't always thought like this. And sometimes I still get off this train of thought. But, you gotta be strong-minded, like I say. And plus, you got people like him around on phone. My nigga Swag, that's my dog, on God. My blood brother. On phone.
Nah,
but anyway,
keep them close.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Keep
blood can
close.
make us no closer. The reason I bring it up, because exactly what you just said, asked on front of about if I always thought like this. He part of the reason why I think like this, like I done been in jail multiple times. I done been in a lot of situations, and my nigga he talked me through the situation and helped me out the situation and got it to where it's instilled in my brain like, okay, I don't want to be in that situation no more. It's just like that, you know? And a lot of motherfuckers don't got people like that around them either. Like you say, even though they peers or whatever, like I say, I could tell them whatever, but it's up to them to take it and listen, or that shit is gonna leave and they're gonna be like, fuck that. I'm for them, so I took that shit and listened on bro, and that made me who I am today, part of it on bro, big part.
Yeah, keep them close. And I love that you got somebody like that, your blood, who's in your life and he putting all the right things in your head. We need more brothers just like him.
Oh God.
Obviously.
It ain't none. They don't make them like that no more.
I hear you, kid. Obviously, you've grown. But like you said, you wasn't always like this. At some point in your life, you got in the streets, like a lot of young brothers, joined the gang. Obviously, that was part of your day-to-day environment. What are some of the worst experiences that you ever seen? Have you ever, obviously you said, yo, I've been arrested multiple times. Was you ever shot at? Was you ever put in a situation where you thought your life was on the line?
I ain't gonna lie. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I say I changed my whole thought process now, how I think now, bro. Every day I woke up, like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, it was an adrenaline rush for my shit to be on the line. Like, what is motherfuckers on? What the ops on? They talking crazy because I always felt like, I never felt like I had to prove shit to nobody, but I always felt like, to me, like, you not finna, I always felt like, it was the dignity, like I said earlier, the integrity on front of them. It was just too much pride. Like, any little thing, you could be a random person online on front of them that we don't even know each other, got no beef for real. They say some shit that I don't like, and I'm trying to really go, in real life, get into it, not even argue. Like, I don't do the arguing shit, and that shit was dumb, though. I was just young and dumb on front of them.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, a lot of, you know, when you young, in your head, you immortal. Nothing can happen to me. You walk around and not only am I immortal, I can't die, but I'm invincible. Like y'all can't touch me. Y'all can't touch me. I could walk through your neighborhood. I see my ops on the other side of the street. I'm walking up.
Oh God, nah, that's that young man said up on them, and that shit come.
Is that how your mentality was?
Man, my mentality was just so fucked up, but you know, the lessons I learned from the situation I was in, I sat there and locked in. On front of me, I had nothing but time to think anyway, so I'm just sitting here locking in. And everything happened. I live by it. I feel like everything happened for a reason. On front of me, that's what I live by, bro. Like, I don't really say I don't try to force shit, bro. Like, now I'm not saying I don't put in effort for certain shit, but like, I'm not finna, if it feel like, damn, this shit ain't gonna work out, I'm not finna keep saying it wasn't meant to be type shit. Bro, so I say that to say, sit in that motherfucking house, beating that case. Even before beating the case though, getting, bro, I signed my deal like right before I got locked up. So it's like, if the time.
So you actually signed your deal before you got locked up?
Yeah, like right.
Oh, so
yeah,
you had everything going for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro, yes. Signed the deal, Polo G feature going up, motherfucking followers going up, motherfuckers know who I am. I'm in jail though. And then it was even more fucked up, bro. You know what's even more fucked up about that situation? Bro, when I got out of jail and I started back, you know, posting this shit again, whatever, motherfuckers thought I was still in jail. So like my shit was kind of dry, like it was supposed to be still going up type shit. But they thinking I'm still in jail, they count me out. That's crazy.
Okay, I want to talk about your music career, because obviously you're talented. You've been doing this music thing for a while, but you were straddling the fence. You got one foot in the streets, another foot doing the music. How did you even get into this music thing? Was this somebody in your life who encouraged you, or was it just something around the block that you was just doing and people was actually like, nah, you should really, like, I know you out here in the streets, but you need to pursue that.
Type shit, I ain't gonna lie, it was a combination of both of them, bro. Like, as I was a shorty, you know, my pops, he taught me how to rap, like how to put rhymes shit together, but it was just on some shit like you were saying, just fucking around, freestyling, never really recording the song. And then I'd be on the block or we'd be back in the class, wherever we at, beating on the desk and all that shit. And everybody just every time on my granny, they, damn, bro, you wrote that shit? And I'd be freestyling or they'd be like, just, damn, bro, you need to start rapping for real. You gotta take this shit serious, folks. Out the bam, just that and the third. And I ended up taking motherfuckers' advice, going to the stool and asking. Then, like I say, the more shit I went through, the more shit I had to talk about, the more shit I had to get off my chest. So I was like, okay, I took it more serious. The older I got, the more life experiences I, you feel me, had to survive or whatever. Okay, that's it.
Let me ask you this, just from the artist standpoint, you want to, because it's some artists that, you know, they nice as hell, but they don't take it serious, and they gotta be in a zone to write, and they only want to work at certain times. Are you one of them type of artists, or you one of them artists that, yo, I could like I could be sitting in a McDonald's and a lyric just come to my head, or a song, or I hear something and I'm just writing? Like, are you one of them dudes that, yo, I just prefer to be doing this because all day, all night, it just come to me?
You gotta look at it like this, gang. That's how I look at this rap shit, whatever, you know. Say for instance, you the plug. You can't tell motherfuckers like, I only sell crack to the fiends when I feel like it. Don't come, blah blah, like, you know, like, trap don't close, bro. It don't close. Or you don't want no money for real. You ain't no trap, you ain't no plug for real. So that's how I feel. You ain't no rap for real. If you got fucking dates and times where you gotta get situated, like, bro, it just took you 3 weeks to put this one song together, bro. Your ass don't do this shit for real. You damn near listen. You probably all them 3 weeks that you've been taking to write this song, you going back to it, stealing niggas' lyrics and putting it in, like, oh, no, I hear this one 50. All type of shit. Niggas be on weird shit, man. You know?
And that's a good way to put it too. That's a damn good way to put it. Speaking of that, how old was you when you started rapping?
I say, like I said, I was a shorty. Like, as soon as I could talk, I was putting shit together. But if you talking about recording and, you know, taking it serious, like I say, I was like 14, 13 type shit.
14, 13. Okay, so when did it start picking up? When did the blog start picking your stuff up? When did you start getting that little buzz going?
Damn, let me think. I know before all that buzz, I had a song, like a little freestyle called Fish Tank. For them, that bitch has a few numbers, but I don't think that bitch even hit like $500,000, $250,000 type shit, so. But that made the buzz come type shit. The motherfuckers who gave me the buzz or whatever, like, who, you know. So then after I dropped that shit, motherfuckers started tapping in. I dropped a song called A, and it was fucked up. Like, on God, it was fucked up. Like, I shot the video with a few of my dogs. I ain't gonna say all of them, because a lot of them, you know, some niggas be switching up, niggas be hoes. I don't even watch that video no more, but, you know, time we shot it, those the guys on front of them. Then when we end up dropping it and say Cheese ended up posting it, it was doing fake decent at first. And then my homie Jake ended up dying, Long Little Jake on front of him. He ended up passing. So, you know, motherfuckers started wanting to show sympathy or whatever for that shit. Then motherfucking my nigga Kobe got locked up. Motherfucking all type of shit happened with different people, individuals in that video that I don't want to speak on. I don't even say their names for them. So, but, you know, that would be when the buzz came. Yeah, that would be when the buzz came. It was a lot of shit going on in my life that was, you know, getting motherfuckers' attention and keeping it, other than just the music, you know.
You know, that's when you got on my radar with the A joint. You know, really? that record, yeah, that's when you got on my radar. And you know, I was like, yo, this kid is talented. And at that time, the Midwest is popping. Like y'all got a lot of dope artists coming out the Midwest, specifically out of Chicago. Detroit is doing this thing.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
So you got on my radar with that A joint. You mentioned your boy Jake. I know Jake got killed. Is he the, because he looked white in the video. He stood out like a sore thumb in that video. Is he actually a white boy? Or was he a white boy?
Let me tell you something, bro. My nigga Jake, I mean, shit. That's what his DNA said, but on the inside, his ass was nowhere near white. His ass was, bro, I swear to God, tough as hell. That was my dog. Like, his ass ain't go for none of that shit. Like, that's why we fuck. I don't fuck with niggas who, you feel me? I feel like,
How did you even meet him?
yeah, okay. So I ended up getting into it with some motherfuckers. My homie, them, you know, Money G introduced me to Jake and them. Cause I was new to Texas, but like, I was going to school and shit, so I met Money G at school. I met a few other motherfuckers at school that, like Ishi, Theo, Jake. You know, I didn't meet Jake at school, but we went to school together, motherfucking. So yeah, well, after being get to it, motherfuckers, I called Money G. He called Jake. Jake pulled up. That the very first time we met, his ass been really like that in real life. So I said, oh yeah. His ass never did no whole shit, no flake shit, no snake shit on my granny. Long live my dog. Nah, for real.
So the very first time you met him, he pull up ready to go to war.
Gee, ready. Like, I'm talking about, he pulled up with Blick. He was the main motherfucker talking all the shit. Like, he getting out there, he boxing, he throwing, feel me, hands, feet with motherfuckers. He red as hell. We like, all right, come on now, let me in there, let me get him now. You ain't gonna beat Jake like that. Jake like, what? Nigga, nah, hell no, y'all saying it like I'm a hoe. Let me get my tools, then now let me, rematch, my brother. Like, his ass never going for nothing, my granny. I love that shit.
Okay, you said that, cause you just brought up Texas. How did you go from Chicago to Texas?
Okay, motherfucking when I graduated from like, middle school. But before I graduated, my OG, you know, I was getting into shit. And my parents, the divorce shit was going on or whatever. So she wanted to get, you know, try to start over type shit, start over fresh, like give me and my sisters them a better environment to grow up in or whatever, you know. Instead of, like I told you, with the Chicago shit, you know, motherfuckers was used to it because this is where we was born and raised, but it's just like, she know this ain't the best space for us to be, you know. You could be somewhere safer than this and be comfortable, even though we comfortable type shit, you know. It's like, yeah, so I appreciate her for that too, because ain't no telling what would have happened. There's a lot of shit that happened in my life that got me where I am and that, you know, keep me where I'm at.
True talk, true talk. R.I.P. Jake. And speaking of that, do you mind? Do you know the details behind his death? And do you mind speaking on that?
Yeah, I mean, I can get a little into it. Yeah, I'm gonna get into it, bro. Hell yeah. So, long story short, and I made a song about this shit a long time ago too. You know, I don't even write this song. You know, it's a different time. I lost my dog, Jake. The nigga who killed him or had him set up to get killed, whatever the fuck. My nigga Jake was really in real life fucking his bitch. Like, it's deeper than just, like, the bitch damn near loved him more than she loved him. Like, and they wasn't even together, you know what I'm saying? Like, so motherfuckers get the, and just the same, you know, motherfucker who asked Jake B, like, beat the fuck out of we all, I ain't gonna lie. That's another story. So motherfuckers walking away holding their head bleeding and shit. On front of them, they say they're gonna be back and shit. Now, beat his ass again, of course. His ass ended up, he had a bitch. I think it was the same bitch. Hit up Jake, or he had a phone, whatever the fuck it was, hit up Jake. You know, nah, that shit go. It wasn't even on no fucking shit though. You know, Jake ain't one of them, what it is, on front of freaky ass niggas that give a fuck about, he give a fuck about money. He was a money chaser on period, but he was finna go make a serve. The bitch hit him. He thinking, you thinking, you know, now maybe I'm not here for, you know, pussy or head or whatever, but I mean, shit, if I'm finna get some money in, I might as well. You know what I'm saying? Bro, walked over there and, you know, shit. I mean, niggas is bitches. It was like 3 of their ass. You set a nigga up like, nigga, come direct. Tell me what it is. The one we just knuckled up on, bro, like you was a bitch. My God, so. Yeah, but that's that situation. That's it.
And he went by himself?
Okay. I ain't gonna say no names, but he wasn't by himself. And it be fucking me up when I think about it. Now, these niggas who I'm talking about, who names I'm not gonna say on front of them, like, you know, I talked to him about it, and, you know, Jake mama still cool with them and shit too. So, like, obviously she don't feel like it was their fault or nothing, so I was probably overreacting, whatever, you know, but, bro, it was 3 of they ass. It was Jake and 2 other niggas. They had a skate park on front of them. Jake walked over there and told him, like, hey, I'm finna go make a serve. Blah, blah, blah. It's fucking like 12 minutes late as fuck. He white, bro. Folks say, all right, bro, be safe. And he gave him the gun. Like, why not go with him or why not one of y'all? But that's another story. Like, that's how I was feeling though at the time, bro. Sometimes it still fuck with me. Like, it was motherfuckers who could have assisted the situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. Hell no. If I was there, that shit wouldn't have went down like that. Right?
You still keep in touch with his mother?
Hell yeah. Damn near every day, bro. She just told me she was finna move, actually. And now I'm off house arrest. I get to go visit. I'm glad you said that shit. Hell yeah. Matter of fact, what was that, like a month or 2 ago? No. I ain't even gonna pull up my phone, bro. She just got married or engaged. She just got engaged for not too long ago. I sent her like some little bread. She went on a trip, did some little shit, celebrated. So that shit was nice. I'll be looking out. I'll be tapped in.
Okay, before we switch subjects, last question on him. How old was he when he passed?
Damn, we was all young. When was that? Fuck. I just got house arrest. Fuck. He passed like right after 8. That's probably what, 2020? Yeah, 2020. Nigga, if I'm motherfucking 20 and we in 2022, I mean, my nigga Jake, when he passed, he was like 16, 17.
He was that young?
Hell yeah, we all was. That's why I be so fucked up. We didn't get to grow up. My nigga Ishi and Theo passed too. Right? We was all the same age. Like all that shit damn near happened at the same time. Like, so it just be so fucked up folk out here.
Okay, let's switch subjects to a lighter subject. Bookbag. This is the record that really, really broke for you. This joint got something like 17 million spins on Spotify and YouTube. This was the one that put everybody on notice. Like, how did that song even come in? Like, was that something you went into the studio and you was like, yo, I got a crazy idea for a record? Like, how did that come to pass?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's the thing, G. Like, I'll be rolling on front of them. It'll be 1 in the morning. I'll be bored, like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to the studio. Or I might already be at the studio. I'll spend the night in that bitch, go to sleep, wake up and be like, okay, yeah, let me record something. Bro, like, it just be that, like, cause like I said, like everything I'm going through, I always have some new shit to rap about, like to get off my chest. It's not even about, I got damn near 100,000 songs unreleased. I'm exaggerating only a little bit though. For the hella songs that nobody ever heard even a snippet of, bro. But I'll be listening to them bitches cause I know there's some real shit that I really been through in front of me. I know real niggas can relate though whenever I do decide to drop them. So, and that's go back to the question you asked earlier too though. Like, yeah, I'm the more of an artist who I could be at McDonald's, I could be on the clock, I could be in school, wherever. Like, damn, hold on, that shit raw. That shit raw as hell. Let me write that down before I forget, bro. Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's hard as hell to predict a hit record. And there's a lot of young dudes out there right now. They dreaming of one day sitting in the seat you in right this second. Did you knew when you wrote this record, I got one? Or was this just another record?
I ain't even write that record. I freestyled that bitch. That's what I'm saying. It ain't blow up till a year later. So
hold on. You freestyled that whole joint?
Bro, the whole shit. I hopped in that bitch. No rap cap. Like I said, I be in different zones and shit. Like I be in my mode. We throw that beat on. And bro, let me tell you something else. There's some deep shit about the motherfucking shit. Yeah, on God. Bro, that was a YouTube beat. Like I was just on some, like I say, I was young, out, never in the crib and hitting the studio in front of when I get bored. So that wasn't the only song I recorded in that session. That was the only song I recorded that day, that week type shit, all of that. Like, and a year later, that one random song that I recorded, that, you feel me, ended up taking off. But I ain't gonna lie, like, when I did that day, I did record it, I felt it. I was feeling it because it was like, this shit is hard. Like, all this shit I'm talking about, like, for them in here with me, like, they could vouch, you know, like, that's my whole point, purpose, my whole purpose doing this shit. You know, I got what's the word? I got passion for the shit I love. You know, yeah. It's too easy.
Okay, so you knew, yo, this is hard, but it ain't like the joint blew up overnight. Was there one thing in particular? Because I remember, I think it was on SoundCloud. The audio was nasty on it. Like what made that thing blow?
That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie, I never knew, bro. It was just like so random, and then.
So it was not one particular thing that you could point to that you say, yo, this dude reposted it or this happened and it just blew. It just, for you, it just one day just crept up on you?
It's this one nigga. Yeah. What's his name? He from Chicago. He do TikTok from them. His name like Noah something. One of the first people I seen. He hit me up on Instagram. He was like, "Hey gang, I just did a TikTok to your song. It's going up." And like, I ain't had no clout or nothing. You know, I don't need. So at the time, I'm still like, this random ass nigga just hit me up. Let me see though. He said he just did something. He probably, you know what I'm saying, you know. Look at that bitch. That bitch got his TikTok to my shit got more views than my shit got to my shit. I'm like, I'm okay. This gang, yeah. He tapped in, bro. So then after that, you know, motherfuckers get to remake a TikTok to go viral and shit like that. And then that's what I was finna tell you earlier too. Like the Bookbag song, like the whole shit, it was just so. It was random, but it came together perfectly, like, cause you know it didn't have to go like that. Like I said, that was a YouTube beat. We didn't, and then it didn't blow until a year later. So when it started blowing up and shit, we didn't know who produced it to even go hit him up and pay him. So we had to find out who produced them in the first place, and we ain't want to just ask who produced it, and, you know. So motherfuckers came up with a whole scheme type shit to figure out. And then he found out, paid his ass on, bro. Shot the video, put Polo on it. That bitch just was so perfect. I fucked with that whole little era.
Okay, you just jumped into a part of the conversation that we need to talk about. Polo, he's on Bookbag 2.0. How did this get on his radar? How did y'all start working together, and what was it like even working with him?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Polo, I fuck with Polo, bro. When it comes to how that's why I say, when it comes to how he fuck with me, bro, that shit was just genuine as hell. Like, I ain't never been the type sending everybody shit or go out the band on the DM, whatever. So, the nigga, one of my homies, he got Polo on Snapchat. It wasn't even on Instagram or nothing. No phone, it was on the Snap. Screen recorded it, sent it to me. He was playing my song, Hunger Games, one of them bitches. And that wasn't even one of the top songs. So I'm like, damn, he really fucking with my shit. Like, he listening to all this shit. So he was listening to Hunger Games on that bitch. I saved the screen recorder, post that bitch on my Instagram, bro. Told him I appreciate him and all that shit. Then he post Bookbag on his story when we dropped it. Before he was even, finna be on it, before we even chopped it up, before we even talked type shit, like, on front of him, he posted on his story, he was like, damn, you ain't have to blank like that or get off like that, whatever he said on front of him. Then, Say Cheese posted it, and I posted it and shit, and that shit, it just brought everything together. We linked up, we put all the pieces together on, bro. We linked up, made sure, everything made sense. We was in the rack and shit on phone now. Like, yeah, the timing when we dropped it was perfect because, it just damn near came out. It ain't like we waited too long for them. Just damn near came out. Then we hit him with the Polo shit on phone him. He hot in the rack right now. So, yeah, that shit was perfect timing. His ass, matter of fact, I almost forgot, yeah, when it comes down to him as a person and how we kick it, that's my dog. I fuck with him. Like, the nigga hit me, he'll hit me. He'll be like, what you on? Like, where you at? Like, if he got a show or some shit, or I'll hit him up on some funny shit on, bro. Like, just joking and shit, playing the game, anything, like, type shit, so.
That's dope. That's dope. And it's always good to hear a real, like somebody who's a real one. Because he ain't had to do that for you.
He didn't. That's
you know
what
what I'm
I
saying? He was on, you wasn't.
Got respect for him from him. That's real shit.
Yeah, shout to Polo. Okay. That song blows all the way up, something like 70 million views on YouTube and Spotify. You out of here, you official. How did the deal with Interscope Records come? Did they come chasing you? Was y'all shopping a deal when they saw that record going? Like was you signed to them by the time Polo jumped on that record?
See, I don't really like to brag, but like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every label that like damn near exists, they offered me something, a deal, something. So our motherfuckers was flying, getting flew to LA, meetings and shit like that with my manager and shit. And I'm trying to make a decision. It was at the point where it was too many options. It wasn't even about, am I gonna get signed? It's like, damn, like shit, who should I pick? Like, you know, so then motherfuckers had the meeting, you know, like I say, we weighed out all of the options type shit, especially during the time frame, you know, and wanted to capitalize on that. And they was talking the best shit that I wanted to hear in front of them.
Okay, so hold up. You a young boy. You say I had every label coming at me and they was talking the stuff I wanted to hear. Is that just the dollar sign or was it something else that you were like, yo, because you could have signed to anybody at that point.
No,
Interscope won. Did they just come with the biggest check?
See, that's the thing. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at, I look at the overall, you know, I look at what they gonna do for you, what they help you with, you know, marketing strategy, whatever they have to offer for real, you know. And the check too, though. Yeah, and they had the best overall, so yeah, I made my decision on them. I fuck with them, yeah.
Okay, cool. You put out your first album, GG4L.
Did I? No, I don't think I did. Is that on the
Yeah,
album?
2019.
Damn.
2019, bro.
Shit. House arrest too long.
Yeah, GG4L come out and now your whole world come crashing down. So you riding a high right now. I'm sure that advance was nice. Your whole world changed. You got money. You got the fame. I'm sure you was seeing a whole different class of chick. You know, all of a sudden, you that dude.
I ain't gonna lie though. Yeah, but now too though. Cause you know,
Explain that.
between me and you, I've been around. The money, bro, more hoes, but I only fuck with the classy hoes. I ain't, you know, we ain't gonna get into that.
Okay, say no more. Say no more.
Yeah, cause I know it's a few viewers that don't need to be viewing that part of the shit.
I got you. And we ain't got to go no further. So check it. Again, you riding high right now. You shoot that, and I want to make sure I got this correct. Cause you shoot that video, and was it almost right after the Bookbag 2.0 video that your crib got raided?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Bro, nah, that shit crazy, bro. Like, bro, it was like, motherfuckers flew to the rack, went to the rack. However the fuck we got that, it's so long ago. Got a PnB on bro. I'm already in my head like, you know, I don't want to get too comfortable, like, I don't want to stay up too long. I got shit going on type shit. Motherfucking I get to going crazy though. Like, I locked in the studio, I had my engineer out there with me at the time, manager, my brother, you know, everybody with me. I'm in my zone, I'm feeling good. So I'm making some good ass songs out there. I'm motherfucking, I think me and Polo ain't shoot till like third day I was out there or second or something. And then after that video shoot, motherfucking, I ended up going to my little brother in them crib. I went to my little brother crib. That was either that same night, nigga, or the next night. I went over there to get some weed. I was like, y'all be safe, you know, y'all be smooth. And then they knew what was going on with me already. So my nigga Buck, he Nah, you be safe, nigga, on bro. So we pulled off and shit. I ain't thinking shit of it. Give it to the PnB. Nigga, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, I'm here. Fat ass Timberland boots on the door, steel toe boots. So for they yelling and shit. I'm thinking whole time, like I told you, I got all the guys in here with me. So I'm thinking niggas playing too much. They probably rough hours. I don't know what the fuck going on. I open the door to see who it is coming like, I'm outside my door. It's fucking 12, hella ass. Bulletproof vest, like SWAT, like big ass ARs, lasers, flashlights, anything on phone them, man. They in that bitch. They got everybody in that was in that bitch with me in cuffs. I'm damn.
Damn.
On phone them like, what? Then they walk me to the back and shit. I get to the gate, motherfucking all the guys and shorty that I had with me, motherfucking, they all looking at me all like, what's the word? Like, I damn don't want to say disappointed, but you know, not in me, but just in the situation. Like, damn, this fucked up. Like, it's sad. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no bitch, but shit, I damn don't want to share the tail behind that shit. I'm looking at the motherfuckers in their faces. We out here cause of me. And I'm finna damn near, I'm finna blow the bag. And so that go back to being smart. I couldn't keep making no decisions.
Okay. So you was the one who actually opened the door.
No, hell no. Fuck no. They was already in that bitch. I'm talking about my bedroom door. I had to get up and go, like, it was already too late. They just, only reason is because I heard them break down one of the doors that you had to go through to get to the bedroom door. Only reason I opened it first, because they damn near was gonna try to sneak up all the way to my shit on front of me and then point that bitch in my face, like, get up, you under arrest. It's like I heard them coming through the other door, so they was already inside. So I ain't opening no doors for 12. I went out the back.
Okay, so at this point, are you like, yo, what is this about? Or did you already know
I mean,
what
shit,
they was in it?
I knew. No, you said that they was in there? No, I knew they was coming. I ain't know when, or I ain't know that they was there.
Okay, so you knew they was coming. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time. Like, nigga, my OG, the police looking for you where you at, this, that, and the third. Like, you know, motherfuckers. But so I'm trying to stay out the mix. I'm trying to stay out the way. That's why I said I didn't want to sit still too long, even in Chicago. I had a bad feeling about that shit. So, yeah, got locked up the next day after dropping my little brother in the mouth. Motherfuckers fucked up in the head behind that shit. Oh, bro. So, that's when it all started, type shit, all the lessons and shit.
Okay, so before we get to the lessons, what was the exact charges?
Shit. It was unlawful carry, aggravated assault, and a murder. But mid-case, like, I was fighting that bitch for 2 years, like, in the middle of that shit, they ended up dropping the aggravated assault. Motherfucking, and then, yeah, I beat the other two just in July for that. My lawyers, they beat them bitches.
Okay. So how much time was you looking at when all the charges was on you?
I ain't gonna lie, fuck. I was looking at starting, like, at that point, it was just like, life damn near it wouldn't mean shit. That's why I say I was all depressed and shit. It didn't mean shit to me because, like, you know, when you in a situation like that, it's nothing you can do but depend on your lawyers and God, bro. So I know I'm supposed to have faith and shit. I'm supposed to, you know, speak shit to existence and believe, like, oh no, these some good ass lawyers. Like, everybody was in my ear, you got good ass lawyers, bro, out the band. Like, you know, this, that, and the third. So you gon' beat it. But at the end of the day, I can't just absolutely 1,000% know that, you know, so it's still that in the back of the head feeling like, shit, motherfuckers feel weird. Motherfuckers got butterflies, like, motherfuckers waking up, like.
Of course.
Yeah, like, just every second. Like, I'm paranoid every second, bro. Like, it was so fucked up, it pissed me off. Like, and I'm not paranoid. I'm not, like, bro, that's what I'm saying. They got me thinking about shit that I ain't even would have ever thought about if I wouldn't, you know, because I'm like, damn. I'll go outside, I'll just look up at the sky, I'll look at the grass, like on some, how they tell you go out and smell the flowers, like type shit in the movies, but like that's some real shit. Like I got more contact with the earth in front of me, like with life and praying and myself. Like, that's why I say it was a good ass lesson. Cause if I didn't look at it like that and I stayed depressed and shit, then nigga, I probably would have not beat the case. Cause you know, you do have energy that you give out, you know. So I was trying to give out the best energy I could, stay confident.
Okay, so you originally was looking at a murder charge, aggravated assault, and what's the third one you said?
Oh yeah, unlawful carry, yeah, my fault. Yeah.
Okay, so easily you was looking at 25 years to life, easy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
If they would have convicted you on all them charges.
Off rep, minimum.
Minimum.
For them.
How long was you locked up before you posted bail?
I ain't gonna lie. I told you I just signed with the label when I did that shit. So I got out kinda, it was kinda, I mean, I guess it was kinda quick, but to me, I was unappreciative because the label, they knew I told them before I went to Chicago, like, bro, shit just went down on front of them. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. They like, nah, we gonna do this Polo G shit on bro. And I fuck with them for that. They like, we got you out the band. So, yeah, but then I get in that bitch and I'm calling them shit. I'm thinking I'm gonna get out same week type shit. I ain't know what the fuck to expect. But that ain't no normal charge, bro, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they instantly, no bond, you cannot bond out. We holding you until, you feel me, they come pick you up and take you where you can bond out at, all the way in fucking Texas, 1,000 miles. I had to wait like a month in that bitch and a month in Texas before I got bonded out.
Damn, so you were sitting for at least 2 months.
Yeah, and they had the money, so. But I'm appreciative, I'm grateful for it. I'm not saying it like that now. I'm just talking about back then, I was like, damn, 2 whole months. But when you think about it, them charges, niggas sit in there for years, so.
For years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, did you take it to trial?
I ain't gonna lie, we wanted to. Cause, I talked to my lawyers and all that shit, motherfuckers. We knew they ain't had shit. We know what y'all know type shit. So like, y'all could try it type shit, So then it ended up getting to, I was supposed to go to trial in August. That's why and we beat it in July, cause my lawyer, they called me, they like, bro, they've been prolonging this bitch for 2 years, They not letting you get off house arrest. They already say you're not a flight risk, so what you want me to do? They asked me and said, you want me to go request them to, drop just all charges, like not take it to trial. And obviously, hell yeah, I want you to do that, nigga. Save me some fucking time and sit in front of these people, because then trial is up to them and how they feel about the situation. So all that shit was blessings, man. And basically, he said they knew they didn't have enough. Even the prosecutors knew they didn't have enough to hold that shit up. So he emailed them and shit like, hey, so y'all sure y'all want to do this? On phone, they like, all right, fo, you right, type shit, I guess, and they just dropped that bitch. But then he tried to surprise me with it, but I already had kind of figured, when he called me.
Dope. Oh, yo, God is good. Let's just start there. God is good.
The greatest.
God is good. I want you to talk to another teenager, 20-year-old, early 20s that find themselves in the same situation, because you got jammed up, but through the grace of God, you had the money for good lawyers. I don't know where you would be if you didn't just sign that deal, if y'all couldn't afford to bond out and you couldn't afford them lawyers. So if you get a chance to talk to another one of your peers that's heading down that same road, like, what are you telling them right now?
I ain't gonna lie, like on some real shit. I be trying to tell motherfuckers, bro. Like, I be trying to explain to my peers, bro, all y'all lads. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all on photo. Like, it ain't about being the hoe if you don't do crash dummy shit. If you don't go out there and do dumb shit, that don't make you no bitch. It's other shit you be doing out here, making money and shit. Cause at the end of the day, like I say, majority of the situations I was in, I was down there, putting myself in them type shit. Like shit, what's the word? But motherfuckers on, y'all ain't go out and shit like that. And antagonize motherfuckers, all type of shit. So yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Cause at the end of the day, the shit, my fucking blessings, bro, that shit happened like everything happened last minute type shit. I could have not got that deal. I wouldn't be here right now. Y'all wouldn't know me. And
True.
if you go through some shit like that, it ain't no telling this you gonna get a deal or not. You know what I'm saying? So then you just threw everything away for nothing. Well, you feel me?
Okay. Yeah, man. That's good words. And I hope, you know, some of these kids who look up to you, I hope they hear it. I hope they receive it. Coming directly from your mouth, who been through it. 2020, right around the time you going through your thing, you know, another Chicago native, King Von, and FBG Duck, both killed. Like, how did these two murders of senseless murders, how did that change Chicago?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit, it's like this, bro. It's levels to this shit. Like, it been war, like, you know, wars don't never end. But then it just be like, you know, motherfuckers cross that line, and they like you motherfucker, you playing by the gas with the fire. Like, you just, I dare you with some gas and you got a light in your hand, bro, because it's just like, motherfuckers being told the shit, I understand that. But when you take out a motherfucker, like, not only is this, like, he fuck with him, I look at him like a brother, but the motherfuckers who, Duck dropped the song, talk about Chicago legends, he was trying to, you know, get off of that type of shit, you know? So it's just like, when you, especially if you know him in person, you know him personally, same with Vaughn, like, now I got text messages with Vaughn, we supposed to do features, shit like that, so that shit, you know, that shit kinda, I ain't hitting like it hurt my feelings or no shit, but it kinda like, it hit closer than any, like, you know, motherfucker who I just never had a connect, run into with it all type shit, like, so it's like, if a motherfucker, if a nigga fan could feel a certain type of way, you gotta know a nigga family and real close friends, they gon' damn near be willing to die behind that shit. They gonna make sure 1 or 2 or 3 or all of y'all gonna pay for that shit until the end of time, my brother. Cause that's what I'm saying, like, not only, that's what I was gonna say, not only is it like, this they brother and they homie and shit, this the breadwinner. So now you taking food out of our mouths, and you just took my homie, like, we can never get him back. And now, motherfuckers either gotta just depend on the other homie, like Dirk shit, or you damn near, a lot of motherfuckers only got one. Like I said, one breadwinner put motherfuckers in position. And I ain't just talking about rap, I'm talking about, you know, streets for real.
Yep.
Yeah, kick those, all that shit, that's real life shit. It ain't as deep as just rap, so you take out a nigga breadwinner, bro, motherfucker who put a nigga in position, a motherfucker who introduced the nigga to, bro, that nigga, I'm telling you, like I said earlier, he damn near, he might look at that nigga like his daddy. You know, with that daddy, as you said, you just killed his pop, he finna come fuck everything up on bro. How we gonna put it?
That's truth. Okay, 2021, you dropped the Don Juan album.
Yeah.
Tell me you remember that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that was one of my favorites.
Okay, you dropped Don Juan 2021. You had appearances by Sada Baby.
Yeah.
Another one of Midwest own, and Pooh Shiesty.
Yes, sir. Free slice.
Yo, what's your thoughts on Shiesty being in prison right now? Cause you was right there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit to me, I feel like they lame as hell. Cause honestly, they do that shit when they know you got enough to get out. When they know you got enough to bond out, they know, or they know you got something going for yourself. It'll be some shit, bro. They been had, I don't know too much about his, you know, situation, but from what I seen online type shit, motherfuckers already know that you just did this shit. But now, when he popping, his name getting out there, he getting money and shit, now they want to come get him. Like, why y'all like, it's on camera, y'all been had the same footage. Y'all waited till now, you know, for the like, so. A lot of that shit it be feel like some setup shit, some lame ass shit to me, like 12, they just hold shit on you, build shit like with that RICO case with the fucking YSL and them. Like, bitch, 7 years you been watching me, why you ain't just locking me up for the first body? That's life anyway. Motherfuckers now you getting the whole block life, like damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. It definitely is. You get the chance to speak to Shice since he been locked up?
Nah, I talked to his brother and I think fucking his sister or somebody, one female was on his page typing, they was like, Shice said, what's up, type shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna I keep finna pull my phone out because, you know, I ain't gonna do all that. But
Okay,
yeah.
done deal, kid. Oh, got another question for you. What you think about NBA YoungBoy and Quando Rondo performing in Chicago? Especially with Quando's alleged involvement in Vaughn's murder.
I mean, not smart. It's not smart, but at the same time, I hope they don't think that make them tough. Like, that don't make you tough at all. Because you got to think about it, bro. That's like 6ix9ine going to fucking anywhere and telling us that he finna be there. So when you get hurt or something, they're gonna know I did it. You just, like, what the fuck? Like, YoungBoy go to Chicago, anything happen to him, Dirk gonna get questioned, even if he wasn't there. They gonna take him in for questioning from the way. Like, niggas ain't slow. Niggas ain't, like I say, crashing. Motherfuckers still doing shit, getting shit done, and got morals that we stand on, but you gotta do shit smart from the way. Like, smart. And not just, you think you being smart, oh yeah, we got his ass, oh you like what? No. From them. Yeah, leave it at that.
Yeah, hopefully everything work out and it's a peaceful show.
Yeah.
You know,
I hope so too.
I
Too many
hope
innocent bystanders. Too many innocent bystanders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really do. I hope everything work out. You know, and I know recently Quando, he kind of just, I think his car got shot up or his truck got shot up. His boy got killed, and you know he just threw down a flag and was like, "Yo, I'm done with all this." So, you know, maybe he's in the same place that you at, where like, "Yo, you know what? I'm just trying to live and let live," and I see that the streets ain't where it's at.
Maybe. But like, you know, I don't know him personally. I don't even, you know, like speaking on niggas in their situations. But shit, motherfuckers just don't be handling situations. I don't just condone and have certain shit be going down. That's all I can say. I don't want to. I don't put them.
Yeah. Okay. So 600 Breezy, you just brought up the YSL RICO case going on in Atlanta. And 600 Breezy said, he was like, yo, Breeze was like, yo, they could have easily done the same thing in Chicago for a lot of these rappers out here. Do you think that that's the way they're going to be moving on rappers across the board now, the same way that they built that case against the YSL crew in Atlanta? Everybody should be concerned.
I ain't gonna lie, honestly, I feel like they been on that. But like, this the thing. Like how you see how the Young Thug RICO case, it took them 7 years to build it up. So I feel like they fuck with all the rappers so they can have shit to build up. So like, you know, 5, 7 years from now they got shit to put against you. Now they got, because motherfuckers told me like, they pull up on you already knowing how they finna, you know, react. They not checking your demeanor. They not scared for their life. In front of them, they already know how they finna. Yeah, okay, this nigga like he got money, he a rapper, walked the bench, and that like pulled you up in the first place. Like I done seen Polo G got pulled over in Miami and arrested, the baby arrested. I thought like motherfuckers just getting arrested left and right for nothing. It be little shit. Like if the motherfucker would've pulled me over and I had this little ass amount of weed on, this is an example in front of him, I got a ticket. But this nigga, you see his big ass chain, you know he could pay the bond and all that shit. Oh, bro, like that shit be dry. They be doing that shit dry.
You speaking of Chicago, man, Old Block recently sold and it's supposed to be torn down next year. You hear about that?
I ain't gonna lie, hell yeah, I said that to all my homies that live in that bitch. I'm like, damn, how you feel about this? But some motherfuckers saying it ain't true, some people saying it is, so I don't know shit. But that, I mean, that's fucked up. That's damn near like break down the Statue of Liberty on front of her. One of them, shit, yeah, cause we got a few landmarks in the rack, and that bitch, that's one of them. That's damn there, yeah, with the beam of Chicago. That's up there with the beam. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on in Chicago right now. They saying Chicago got a new law. You know, cops can't chase suspects just because they run.
I seen that.
You seen that?
Yeah.
So I guess a lot of dudes gonna be running.
Hop out the car,
They
take off on
can't
foot.
chase you.
Fuck you talk about? I'm hitting feet on their ass all the time. Yeah. But then it was funny, bro. It's funny you were bringing that shit up. I seen the video online. She like, TikTok be going crazy. I just scrolled down that bit on some bullshit. It was that same law you was talking about. These officers pulled up on the block, got the questioning niggas. One of them took off. The officers started trying to chase after him, and then his homie was like, hey, you can't chase him. And then he tripped that and she fell right on her face. I'm damn. Now that's assault. Now you going to jail. You just ran.
Nah, I mean, it's a whole lot changing in the criminal justice system in Chicago. They got another law out there, and I want to make sure I get it right. It's called the Safety Act. It starts in January 1st, 2023, and it's an in-cash bail for a bunch of offenses. So, you know, if you charge with things like second-degree murder, aggravated battery, arson, drug-induced homicide, kidnapping, burglary, robbery, intimidation, aggravated fleeing and eluding, drug offense, any kind of drug offense, if they arrest you, they end in cash bail. Like they not even, you can walk until your trial start. Like, is that good for the city? Or do you think that's gonna make things worse?
It depends on the perspective you look at it from, honestly, because I ain't gonna lie, shit. If you look at it from long-term, long-range type shit, maybe, because, you know, it be so much shit going on, and there's so many motherfuckers in the city, jails get overpopulated quick. So then a motherfucker, they'll be forced to let certain motherfuckers out anyway if they overpopulated, you know, because I know a couple motherfuckers that got debunked, whatever the fuck, or just got let out. But if you look at it for the short term, hell no. Because you gotta think about how many motherfuckers that just really just did what they just did. Well, I'll take that back on phone them, because niggas out here, certain people, not everybody, some people not just crazy, you know, they do shit for a reason and they still normal people, so motherfucker might slide and shit, that don't mean he gonna get right back out of it. Some niggas out here that will. So like I say, it's pros and cons to that shit. Definitely more cons and ex-cons for them. You know, yeah.
Okay, before I let you up out of here, I gotta ask you, because I'm looking at that thing around your neck, and it looked like money.
Oh, this whole thing?
You know, yeah, exactly. Yo, you still young. You got so much life ahead of you, but so did PnB Rock. And first and foremost, you know, my condolences goes out to his family, his children. But first, how did that, you know, when you got the news of that death, how did you take it being a fellow rapper? And secondly, you know, is it making you move a little different, especially because you got that big old thing around your neck?
I will say, is it making me move different? No. Maybe, okay, it might, cause I've been moving, like I've been felt like that situation that he was in. I would have never put myself in that situation, like to be in another nigga hood, in the hood, like trenches and by myself with my bitch, all my jewelry on, just like over tough, like. But like I say, it's fucked up. It fucked me up, cause at the end of the day, it's still like, damn, bro, like a motherfucker can't eat they chicken in peace. Like what the fuck, like motherfucker would eat chicken with this bitch and leave in front of them. Probably get high some, on to the next play, whatever they finna go do, not fucking with nobody. Man, his own business. You come up in the damn shit and motherfucker sit at the table, and like, I ain't gonna lie though, I be thinking about shit like that damn near all the time. Like, so that's why when you ask me that question, it's like, I can't say, it had a big impact, you know, cause I ain't know him, but it made me like shit think about like, okay, so I you know, I gotta be on it. Like I was already on it. I'm always on it on my gun, like, cause I know shit like that is capable. You know, being where I'm from, bro, like, it's impossible for you to just sit anywhere comfortably and just be face all in your phone and you just all this shit, and you gotta know where you at on front of them and who around you at all times, cause it don't take from them. It's over it. You can have pipe on you. My nigga died with pipe on him. I just told you, bro gave Jake pipe. Nice ass, music video ass, flashlight, laser beam, 30, all that, and he didn't even get the up it in time. You know what I mean? That shit don't mean shit. If you don't know motherfuckers got the ups on you, from them, so, yeah. But it made me definitely get back on it harder. Like, I always thought like that, but I'm damn. This shit can happen to anybody. PnB Rock out of everybody. There's gang-banging ass rappers who really beefing with niggas. Like, he was singing and shit. Oh, like, damn, why y'all hating ass niggas out here, man? Broke ass, hating ass niggas.
Just make sure you careful, man. You know, it's okay to move without it. It's okay to put that down, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, gang.
You know, you got a house.
I feel you.
got
no,
you got
look.
a
Let me
down
say this.
payment on
I
a
ain't gonna
nice
lie.
house.
Let me say, I wanna say this too, cause,
Yeah.
you know, I'm all about motivating the youth, and you know, I'm always keeping it a band. I ain't gonna lie. So this, I mean, I want to be motivational to them. And I'm saying put the guns down. Like motherfuckers definitely need to just start, you know, fighting shit. Like be some real niggas. Learn how to take a punch, but don't leave it at home. Cause it's like this. You can't go outside and think you safe or whatever it feel. You can't go nowhere and feel comfortable because everybody else got one. You know what I'm saying? I can see.
I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about that
Oh
chain around your
yeah. I
neck.
see what you said.
I was saying it's okay to put that down. Like right now, you got a nice down payment on a house around your neck. So take that same money you spending on jewelry and put it in real estate.
Nah, for real.
Put it in
God,
stocks and bonds. You know what I'm saying? In this way, you don't get a wolves nothing even. They ain't even got nothing to approach you on.
Nah, that's real
Buy
shit.
land somewhere.
You don't supposed to just wear that shit all the time anyway. Like, or unless you got different sets, you can switch it out. But like, it'd be like, what he say? What somebody said that shit online about the PnB shit. It's like, that's like walking into the wild fucking wilderness with steaks, ribeye steaks wrapped around your neck, and thinking the bears and wolves they gonna come try to get that shit up off you. Like, oh no, it don't work like that, bro. Cause we feel like you rubbing it in our face that you got this and we don't. That's how.
There you go. There you go. And you know how the streets think.
Real shit.
And that's exactly how they think. Before I will let you walk, what you working on? What can we look forward to? You know, coming from Beezy.
Oh my God. Am I glad you asked? Bro, past 2 years, I've been dropping slow. Like, I don't like it. Like, I love the consistency. I know my fans love the consistency. So now that I'm off this band, now that I'm back outside on photo, moving around, I got motion. Yeah, on photo. I'm everywhere, gang. I got a deluxe tape from the drop to the, what's the damn cold case tape that we just dropped, deluxe dropping. I don't want to give out no spoilers, but I got some shit on there. Then I got a single that I'm finna drop soon, just on some, you know, freestyle shit. But that bitch gonna, it's called Homicide on Instagram. They turn that bitch up for them. So I'm dropping it for their ass.
Done deal. Well, I wish you the best. You got a second chance at this thing. Don't waste it. You know,
God, bro. On Jesus.
Stay
I couldn't have said it
focused.
better.
You be good, my brother. I enjoyed our conversation, and you know, I look forward to see all of the big things you're gonna be doing with your life, kid. Congratulations on all your success, and I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Oh God, bro. Vice versa, gang. I'm grateful you having me here. I appreciate you on Phono Grade for the opportunity, and it's all love on Phono Grade. You be safe and everything too, on God.
One love,
You know
kid.
we tapped in. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the line.